Social media was not a menace when you used it to address the government as vagabond and barbarians. Mr. Macaroni, Carpet's chief of staff, Femi GBAJABIAMILA. Yes. So in those days, when you used the social media to address previous government administrations as vagabonds, you did not see it as a menace. Now, because you are there and social media is revealing your secret too in office, now it's a menace and you must regulate it for good governance and to set for policy formulation. You can imagine this is very serious hypocrisy. Okay, what goes around comes around. I don't know why politicians are not ashamed of themselves when they go back to their vomit, when they see themselves embracing what they hated and rejected in the past. So these politicians are not ashamed of themselves when they go back to their vomit and begin to embrace what they originally hated. Okay. That was the same way Wike said PDP is malaria and APC is cancer. He cannot embrace cancer. Now he's living with both cancer and malaria. The same way, what is his name? Daniel Buala left APC, came to PDP, and was blasting APC like something else. Now he has run back to APC and begin to sing the praises of APC and Tinubu again. So all of them, these people, even when you remind them what they said in the past, they are not even ashamed of it. They will just continue as if nothing happened. Quite an unfortunate situation. But let's dive into the detail a bit and see what Macaroni is trying to say here. Nigeria's kit maker and activist, Mr. Macaroni, has tackled President Tinubu's chief of staff, Femi GBAJABIAMILA, for calling social media a menace. Yes. So the skit maker shared screenshots of old tweets from GBAJABIAMILA, okay, which dated back to 2014, where he slammed previous government, calling them vagabond and barbarians in the tweet. Okay, so his tweets are not part of social media. It is. So you use social media in those days to blast the government of that time. Now they're using social media now to monitor you to your own administration, and you are saying it's a menace. These people, they're not the shame. I tell you, they're not the shame. They're not the shame at all. So now the same way Tinubu was blasting all kinds of guys, especially Goodluck Jonathan's government, saying that they don't know what they're doing, they should leave office so that people that can handle it will come in. After even Tinubu, what is his name? Goodluck wanted to remove first subsidy in 2012, 2013. He was among the people that said they don't need to remove first subsidy because common man will suffer. Everybody will suffer. Now he has come in, and the first thing he's removing is that first subsidy, for which they organized Occupy Nigeria in 2012 themselves with what is his name? Tunde Bakari, the Lateran Assembly GO. So I don't understand. So now they see the reality, and now they are trying to pretend like nothing happened before. This is not a very good one. I tell you the truth. So there are people already reacting to what Macaroni has said about Femi GBAJABIAMILA, calling social media a menace and need to be regulated. So he's calling him hypocritical. He stated that it has become clear that he and his government, which he called desperate, see Nigerians as imbeciles. Of course. So I don't see Nigerians as human being now, or human being with value. Urging him to fix the economy. Okay? Let him know that his mindset is wrong as people are suffering. That is it. People are using social media to cushion themselves. Now, when you have small data, you can find something entertaining on social media, and then you use it to, to keep yourself going. And now you are saying they should regulate it. Okay, so look at the tweet. The excerpt of the tweet says, social media was not a menace when Mr. GBAJABIAMILA used it to address the government as vagabonds and barbarians in 2014, and that was Goodluck Jonathan's government. Today he is chief of staff, and he suddenly realized that the social media is a menace now. What hypocrisy. Eh? These are hypocritical vagabonds in power and barbarians at the gate. That is what, this guy don't give them back. And then I can see what is written here. So they have brought in the excerpt of the tweet that GBAJABIAMILA tweeted. That this was you when social media was sweeting you. It is evident that you and this accidental and desperate government of yours regard Nigerians as imbeciles. Well, we are not. The people are suffering. Fix up and put an end to this ridiculousness. Exactly. Social media was not a menace when Mr. GBAJABIAMILA used it to address the government as vagabonds and barbarians in 2014. Today, he's chief of staff and he suddenly realized that social media is a menace. Hypocritical vagabonds in power and barbarians at the gate. Now, if obtaining money from 520,000 people for 4.5k jobs isn't 419, someone need to tell me that that is vagabonds in power and barbarians at the gate. Can you imagine? These are the things he tweeted that time. Okay, so now that he has been shown exactly what he did last time, I wonder how he's going to manage it. So with all of this, over the years, Mr. Macaroni has become outspoken in calling out the government. 2 years back, he had called out the First Lady of Nigeria, Mrs. Aisha Buhari, over the arrest of an undergraduate, Aminu Mohammed, over his slanderous tweet against her. Despite the explanation from his friends over his tweet, which stemmed from hardship and strike, Aisha Buhari had ordered his arrest. So Mr. Macaroni, who wasn't scared, called out the First Lady for using her position to oppress the poor masses, noting how she isn't bigger than the citizens or the law. So he made reference to how Goodluck Jonathan and his wife, Patience Jonathan, suffered many insults from Nigeria, but they never addressed anyone. So his activism almost endangered his life, as Mr. Macaroni had cried out a year back over several threats to his life for not supporting a particular presidential candidate. Now, Tinubu now, we saw all the publication, all the threats now. It was because he didn't support Tinubu in Lagos, and that was why he was receiving all those threats. No need to hide it. So narrating his ordeal, Mr. Macaroni revealed that he had received different threats, including cyberbullying, via different online attacks and tribal propaganda from some party members and supporters of the certain presidential candidate because they felt he was against their choice. Exactly. Now, it was Tinubu. All this is happening in Lagos. When they said, if you don't support Tinubu, don't come out. If you're not going to vote for Tinubu, don't come out. Those are all that happened now. And Macaroni, even during the NSAS saga, Macaroni was one of those people that took it very serious, that even himself was almost being brutalized. But then he never worried. Okay? So he is very, very outspoken. Now, Femi GBAJABIAMILA should tell us whether he tweeted that thing that time or not. We've got some remarks from some commentators here. There's a bunch of opportunist hypocrites calling themselves leaders. What goes around comes around, exactly. So the same words he used for Goodluck Jonathan in 2014 is what they're using for him now. Just like Aisha Yusufu told Tinubu that the same way he insulted Goodluck Jonathan government in 2014 is the same way that he is going to be insulted now. So what goes around really comes around. They're all mumus. So the man is a fool, very ugly, in both inward and outward. I'm telling you, somebody's blasting GBAJABIAMILA here. The politricians have a plan. Yes, so their plan is to stifle the social media so that people stop talking about them. But that is not going to work. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment.